All right. Hey, Caleb. Just playing for a little bit here. Hey, Rudd. And hey, anyone watching over on Twitch, which I think should be working.
Yeah.
It's working. It's working. Just had a refresh. No one's watching over there right now, but that's okay. Oh, collect my awards. I don't know what they were. Oh. I have new things in my locker.
Sure, we're not. Alright. I think I'm all.
You're out? Later, man.
See you guys. Oh, should I explain the difference between Night Stream and
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Alright, see you later.
Yeah, later. Oh, let's see here. I don't know what new things I had in the locker, but item shot. All right, it's whatever. Let's get a game in here. All right. So I do have a little bit of an announcement. I've been debating this for a little bit and debating it with some other people. Basically, I have made a decision today. I actually made it earlier today, but I didn't want to abide to it until I made an announcement. And I'll probably do a community post on it as well, which I'm sure is going to upset some people when I do that. But I want to be transparent because I know not everyone watches our live streams, and some people might wonder why I'm not doing a certain thing. And that certain thing is that I have decided moving forward that I am not going to be responding to comments made on my YouTube videos. I'm not going to say that this is a 100% thing, like where I'm never going to do it. I'm not going to be like, I'll never comment to another, like never respond to a comment ever again for the history of my YouTube channel. I don't want to say that, because someone's going to call me a hypocrite if and when I do it. But what I want to say is that I have decided that I am no longer going to focus on responding to comments and stuff like that made on our videos. It doesn't mean I'm not going to be reading the comments. I'm just not going to be making responses. Part of this is because I'll probably bring back my Prime Comments series, which is where I literally respond to comments every Sunday. And if I am responding to comments all week long anyways, kind of defeats the purpose of that series. So that's one reason. And another reason is just because I have found that it feels to me like a waste of time. I don't want to say talking to you guys is a waste of time. It's not. But it feels like I'm spending a lot of time reading and responding to comments on YouTube videos that ultimately don't seem that productive to me. I know it might seem like important to you guys, makes it feel like more of a community feel, and I'm still very much going to read the comments. I feel like nothing productive for me is coming out of these conversations. Maybe it's because I'm closed-minded. I don't know, but it's just something I feel pretty strongly about at this point, that I'm wasting a lot of my work hours reading comments and responding to them, and I don't think that's appropriate. As our channel continues to grow, as our videos are starting to get hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of comments, it's just something feels off about the whole thing. So it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't think we have an amazing YouTube community. This isn't about anyone. I don't want you guys thinking it's because of the trolls. I don't think I want people to think it's because of any of you individually. This isn't a decision I made lightly. This isn't a decision I made because of anyone in particular. This was just an in general decision I decided I needed to make for the benefit of the channel. So I could focus more on creating content, so I could focus more on getting the website updated, so I could focus more on a lot of different things. So that's kind of where I stand on things. Is I'm trying to make myself more productive as a channel, more productive on social media. Things like getting our Facebook updated. Yulia can note very much that I do not update the Facebook like even remotely as much as I probably should, and that's on me. And me not responding to comments, not getting involved in the comment section is will allow me to do stuff involved my actual work better. So I'm actually pretty excited about changing this up. So I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to make anyone feel like I think any less of them, because I don't. Again, this is the decision I made for the benefit of my work schedule. And trying to be more productive and actually getting work done. Now, I'll still respond to you guys on live streams. That's not changing. I feel like live streams are actually the best way for me to interact with you, because I'm a talking head on YouTube. So the best way for me to interact with you is to literally talk to you. So for me too, it's just a better overall way of interacting. Ooh, there's another chest in here too. Let me drink that up. Hold on, getting excited here. I'm actually off to a better start than I expected. Anyways, so that's kind of the big. He's gonna suck dick for a living now. Yeah, right. I'm gonna tell Eric to come back here. I'm just kidding, of course. Wouldn't it be funny if I wasn't kidding? Remember, spitters are quitters. Spitters are quitters. Sure. I can dig that. I can dig that spitters are quitters. I don't ever remember Mutton says whatever pay the bill. It's not really about paying the bills. It's just about me feeling unproductive. Like, there's been moments I've come down to work and I have spent, you say I have a 2-hour period, right? Like, say my fiance is up and she's watching the kids. It's like noon. I'm working and it's noon to 2, and I literally get nothing done. I don't get any videos done. I don't even get started on videos. I don't even work towards new ideas. I don't make any productive advancement in any way. But I spent 2 hours responding to comments on YouTube, and it's just why do that when I can do that through Prime comments and then do that through live streams? I feel like that's just the best way for me to converse with people. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I hope that makes sense to people, because your time management skills suck ass. That's another thing. As Yulia said, time management skills suck ass. I shouldn't be spending that amount of time responding to comments, but I can't help it. So because I can't help it, it's easier for me to just not do it. So there you go. I'm still going to read the comments, because I think it's important that the community and you'll see that when I make the Prime Comments episode. Like, I think it's important for the community to know that I'm still paying attention, that I'm not just putting up a video and then ignoring what they're saying. I'm not. I'm just going to save responses for appropriate places like live streams and for Prime Comments, which might be coming back this Sunday. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring Prime Comments back this week or if I'm going to wait until August. Or is August start this weekend? Or I thought it started next week. Yeah, it's next week. So I know in August I want to get everything back to normal. Negative. You won't let me be a porn star? Nate, do you think you would become a porn star if someone offers $500,000? Would I become a porn star if someone offers $500,000? I mean, what would I be? The next Ron Jeremy? I mean, who wants to see this guy naked? That's my question. Who wants to see me naked? I need to go find some action. Seriously. I am lacking in the action department right now. That's what she said. Hey-o. Would I become a porn star? Probably not. For $500,000, probably not. I mean, $500,000 would be nice to have. I mean, it's not like you're set for life kind of thing, but it definitely can help you be comfortable for a long time. He's thick. Have you ever heard of a double standard? I know what a double standard is. Oh, a double standard where I don't want her to be a porn star, but I can be a porn star. She should know all about double standards. I could probably become a reverse stripper. People would pay me to put my clothes on. Jeez. Oh, there's another chest over here. Is like no one in Wailing Woods at all? Wow. Well, this is just Loot City, man. I don't need the handgun, though. Man. It's like no one's even over here at all. It's good news for me. It gives me a chance to gear up, get this 100% shield. Watch, as I'm gathering mushrooms, someone just pot shots me and it's all over. I recommend when moving, jump around. I jump around when I try to jump a little bit when there's people attacking me. Otherwise, like, there's literally no one here. So why jump? I mean, I know it makes me harder to hit with snipes. Of course, that's the idea of jumping. At least I think that's what makes sense in my head anyways. Is the idea of jumping is making it harder for a sniper to just hit me. Because I'm always moving. I get it. Alright, so we're down to 19 already. This is very early in the game to be down to 19. Everyone must have like landed in a certain area and fought over the same stuff. I want a better shotgun though. I'm not a big pump action fan. The funny thing is, the one time I won in solos, I had a pump action. But I'm honestly not much of a pump action fan. I'd rather have that other shotgun. If I can find it. Has this chest not been rated yet either? That chest has to be rated. I don't think it's glowing. Oh, it hasn't been. Has it? Why is that building there? It's so dumb. Seriously. Ooh, the double pistols? What's this? Impulse grenade? I'll keep the fort. Do I camp out? Down to 17. Why are you playing a female character? It randomly changes me between the female and the male. I don't really have a specific character chosen. People just ignore whaling. Not sure why. Not a hell of a lot of loot, but a good amount. And the shrooms are... Dude, the shrooms are awesome. And there is... I usually find 2 or 3 chests in whaling. Caleb Alice said, I think your decision is a great idea. I'm so excited to see how your channel grows for years to come. Hey, not Andrew. Anuj. Welcome to the stream. Can we duo or squad after this? If I win. I'm not going to be playing for very long. Once midnight strikes, I'm done. I just wanted to get that announcement out there. I'm probably going to do a community post on it, but I wanted to kind of preamble that community post to let some people know, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of, shall we say, negative reactions. Although I hope I explained myself well enough. Like I think I've explained myself well here. You know, I'm going to kind of put like an FAQ in that community post to like frequently asked questions about why would I do this? You know, why would I make this decision? There's only 16 of us left. Are we all hiding and waiting? Are we all going to get smushed together in like the small... Ooh, I see someone over there? No. Ooh, okay, now I got to move in. Alright, that's fine. I don't think there's anyone behind me. There hasn't been any action going on anyways. Someone was over there. Someone was up here. someone was here. I don't know if they're still in here. Someone hit me square with the shotgun. Yeah, he's up there. No, I ran right into it. I thought he went around the corner. Dang it. I need to get your buns to bed. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do one more match, hon. That'll be the end then. One more match. The feeling when you want to play Octopath Traveler, you don't have any time to do so. Yeah, I hear you. All right, this is my last match. My fiance is yelling. This was just gonna be a quick stream, anyways. I just wanted to get that message out there and play a couple games to wind down from the podcast. I don't know why. I somehow feel a little bit stressed right now, and I really shouldn't feel stressed, but I do. And I don't know why. The kids weren't too terrible today. My fiance had them for a good chunk of the day as well. So it's not like I, felt like I was overburdened today. Just didn't get as much done as I wanted to, I suppose. I don't know who these people are. I don't know how to dance. Aha! Aha, I kind of sort of figured it out. I'm not yelling, just letting you know it's late and I need a back rub. I know. I had to give her a back rub like every night, even though it's one of the worst back rubs ever. Englishman says, we leave comments in total anarchy. Will anything be allowed now that you stop responding? Just asking. Don't assume that I have evil intentions. I'm still going to be reading the comments. One thing that is going to probably happen is I'm going to start moderating, because right now I don't really moderate the comments that much. So I'll probably start moderating the comments a bit more to hold them to the standards that I prefer to have on the channel. No, it's not going to be like a no swearing necessarily thing. I'll probably allow people to swear as long as they're not swearing at another person, like telling someone else to F off or something like that. That kind of stuff. Obviously, if there's any like politics or religious stuff, that's just a general rule that'll get deleted. I've deleted some of that in the past. So I might moderate a little bit more. But the community post is going to make clear what, if any, changes might happen in that regard. But yeah, I'm not going to be wasting my time like responding to people and stuff. Again, I don't want to make you feel like you made me waste my time. It's my own fault. It's my own issue I have in general with responding to public stuff. Can't you loot these cakes? I thought you could loot the cakes. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, you can't. Oh, you can consume the cake. That's what it is. It's like the mushrooms. Alright, we're going to start heading this way. Don't really have much right now. I have no supplies. Ooh, I saw someone. Someone's up here. Ah. Damn. Had that person. It's a ritual. We all swear. Yeah, I don't mind the swearing's fine. There's just certain topics are gonna be like off limits. Oh, he kind of had a crappy gun. I'm running low on ammo, though. I gotta be a little careful till I find some ammo. Ooh, here's something. Finally, a decent weapon. This town not been looted? Does not look like it's been looted. Could be wrong though. There could be someone. Door's been opened in here, so. Did they loot up here? They probably came up here. They left a bandage if they came up here. Well, bandages aren't always the best, but. Alright. I really gotta get some materials though. Probably start swinging around here. Now here we go. Oh! Damn it. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. I should have built. I should have built. Read your comments. I was in the middle of a match, man. All right, that's it. That's it for me. Though. Let me see what's going on in the chat quick. Let me see. I started playing Octopath, but then found neat shit on a NAND dump of a dev unit. I'm working with two people known as Wolvian. I've heard of Scryer's M. I think I've heard of Wolvian too. Nice. If you're not going to respond, I think people should be allowed to choose their own topics as long as they don't bully or threaten others. Don't you agree? No. Here's why I don't agree. The topic is set by the video. The video you're responding to is the topic of the conversation. So no, I don't agree. Let's see here. What else is there? After done streaming, read the Discord. Well, I'll read the Discord quick right now. I didn't skip your question. Oh, wait, that was Rudd. Sorry. Can you do the starting soon thing that Etika and OJ does? Your stream suit allows people to receive notification and begin the chat. Yeah, I know. I actually have a starting stream thing I've been experimenting with. The animations just aren't working the way I want yet, but it is something I'm looking at. Doing like a 5 or 10 minute buffer to let people get in, and then get the stream going. It's definitely something that I'm looking into. So, thanks for reminding me to look into it though. Since you know you can swear, you guys are doing it a lot. Well, that's usually what happens. Yo, Nate, I got to get that big W this game. Oops, too late. Just catch up with the chat and then we're done. It is social in your opinion. I'm going to your house and I'm going to knock over your bowl of cereal. Okay. Whoa. Well, my daughter isn't swearing. Oh, good. Hey, I'm sure she knows some swear words. My kids are going to learn. Obviously, all children are eventually going to learn swear words. My thing isn't so much that I'm afraid of my kids learning swear words. What I want them to do is learn when it's appropriate to use them, right? Like, if you're in a church, don't be using swear words. If you're around your parents, as a sign of respect, you shouldn't be using swear words. That's just how I was raised. You're with your friends, sure. It's one of those, and I want to make sure they're not using it to attack people, like F you, you effing C word, and like, I want my kids to be a little better than that. I don't know if they will be. I know I've made mistakes like that in the past, but I'm hoping that I can raise our kids to be a little better or a little more. I guess just better. You always want your kids to be better than you. So, let me see here. We had oh no, I read that. Yeah, Scars M is the guy making the CF. Okay, yep. Yeah, I've heard of both of those people before. I think they're pretty well known. If I've heard of them, and I'm not big in the scene, I assume they must be really well known. Could Fallout 76 come to Switch because it was rumored at one point Bethesda hinted Fallout? I don't think so, Mr. Snappy Joe. I wish. No freedom of speech in the comments. Nope. I mean, you are free to talk about the topic at hand. All right. Jack. Jack Angel popping in for that $5 right when I'm about to get off. So Jack says, hey, Nate, just joined. I assume you talked about this already, but what's the big change with communicating with us? You and OJ talking on Twitter a bit. Yeah, that's basically it. I've decided that from here on forward, I am not going to be commenting, or I should say responding to comments directly. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, because I'm sure there will be a comment or two here and there that might need some clarification. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to like comments, and that doesn't mean I'm not going to heart comments. I'm just not going to be making any direct responses. Now, I might make a comment, like you guys know sometimes where I make a generalized comment or a correction or a clarification for the video. That'll happen, but that's not in response usually to anyone in general. That's just me clarifying something in the video, or me correcting myself in the video, or pointing out that I'm aware of a mistake I made. Like in the most recent video, when I originally had 2 minutes of just a black video at the end. I made a comment about that. I wasn't responding to anyone. I was just letting people know I'm aware of it, so the comment section isn't going nuts about that 2-minute blank space at the end. But yeah, I find that I'm wasting a lot of time doing it. I'm not enjoying myself when I do it. I don't feel productive when I do it. At times I could be spent updating Facebook or creating video content. It's not happening. So it's just in general of benefit to myself to not respond. I'm still going to read the comments. I'm still going to moderate the comments. And I'm going to make a big community post on this later that I'm sure some people are going to get upset about. Some people will understand. Hopefully I don't lose a bunch of subs from it. If I do, I do. What are you going to do? The thing is, I'm still going to respond to chats, live chat, like live stream chats and stuff like that. And I plan to bring back Prime Comments, which is literally a show built for me to respond to comments. So there will be a point for me to respond, but putting it all into a generalized video that I can put out there that is more work related, if that makes sense. So wait for me to respond and still make content out of that response. I think it's just more beneficial to me, and it's going to be more beneficial to the channel, and more stuff's going to get done in general. It's just going to be beneficial. Thank you so much, Jack, the $5. Oh, my fiance sent me something. She sent me a collection of the best TV news blooper fails. I'll have to watch that once I get off here. Let's see here. Englishman, I guess before you said, why no swearing in church, especially in USA where there are almost no historical churches? Because I believe I believe swearing in front or in certain situations is a sign of disrespect. It's the way I was raised, and it's the way I'm going to raise my kids, to believe that it is a sign of disrespect to do that kind of thing. So it's got nothing to do with historical precedents. It has everything to do with a sign of respect. That's all. Not going to get into politics or religion, just noting that for my own kids. It's not just church, by the way. As I said, around me, I don't want them swearing around me or to me. I will feel like I have failed as a parent if my child ever tells me, basically, F you, Dad, F you. Like, I hope they never are that angry at me or that disrespectful towards me that they think it's okay to say that kind of thing to me. It's just disrespectful. It's the way I was raised. It's the way I want to raise my kids. Jack Angel says, that's fair. I could see that being a never-ending cycle, especially if someone doesn't agree, which is fine. But you can spend your entire day with it. Yeah, I spent hours several hours of some days just responding and not actually getting anything done. And it's just, it's an issue for me, right? Like, I wish I had the ability to just not continue to go at it in the conversation, but I can't help it sometimes. I get really invested, and that's great. It's part of what probably makes me a good content creator is I get really invested in my work. But it ultimately ends up just not being like when I'm done with that conversation, I don't really feel like anything was accomplished. Not just like because I failed to change someone's mind. I'm not there to make someone agree with me, but just because I wasted all that time, and I don't feel good after wasting the time. I felt like I could have better used that time on the channel. So that's what I want to do. Let's see here. It's pretty much him bragging that he has 8 terabytes of storage. Does he? Oh, crazy. Did he put like a did he mod the Switch and put like an SSD in it? I'm just curious how he got 8 terabytes. I mean, I'm very curious. Like the micro cards and the SD cards don't exist for that. There are SSDs that go that high, and obviously spinning disk drives. If you modify your Switch, you might be able to get that kind of storage. I'm just curious what he did. That's just my general curiosity. There's really cool things I like about the hacking scene, but do you think the Division 2 will come to Switch? No. I wish it would, but I don't think it's going to. See, Englishman, here's a problem. Now you're going religious. See, this is the thing. It's just a sign of respect. It doesn't matter whether or not, in this case, whether or not there's a God. That's not, it's just a sign of respect. A respect towards people that do believe. Put it that way. Called showing respect to your fellow man and your fellow woman and your fellow whatever gender you want to associate with. I want to remove that. Again, this is why we don't talk about religion. It's a pointless conversation. How I want to parent my kids is literally none of your business. I just mentioned it as an example. Just leave it at that, man. Leave it at that. Just got done playing Octopath, Boycon, Mr. Pause. Could the Division 2 come to the Switch? No, I don't think it's going to come to Switch. I wish it could. The game could easily run on Switch because of the engine it's on. Just because it's on an engine that runs on Switch doesn't mean it can easily run on Switch. I think the Division 2 can run on Switch. I think any game can run on Switch. Whether or not Ubisoft wants to bring that game to Switch is a totally different thing, and I don't think Ubisoft wants to do it. So, I think someone did replace the 32 gigabyte EMC. Did they? Nice. Why would they go from 32 to 16? That's weird. Why would you go down in memory? I mean, just to see if you can do it, I guess. Isaiah Cruz, I do not like. Again, we do not talk about religion. If you must know, I am a Roman Catholic. That's all you need to know. I don't need to explain my religion to you. Do I think Unreal Engine 4.2 can help get Fortnite on Switch to 60 FPS? Probably not. I don't think it's going to make any difference for 60 FPS. I think they're going to keep it at 30. And they just don't care about even attempting to up it. Mr. Snappy Paws. I like the way it says I like the way you think about games coming. Any game works. They just need to port it. It's any game can run. It's whether or not they want to make the sacrifices to make it run, and whether or not they want to put in the effort and the investment. And they think they're going to make their money back. Probably the thing is that most games that the answer is going to be no. It's probably not worth it for them. So I think in this case, Ubisoft's going to be like, nope, that's not worth it for us. We'd rather focus on things like Mario plus Rabbids. Starlink. Things they are purpose building for Switch. I know Starlink's on other platforms, obviously, but they very clearly had Switch in mind for that game early on. Because they brought Nintendo in for a very early demo of it. So very clearly they had Switch in mind. Alright folks, that's gonna do it. Peace out. Love you guys. I will catch you I'll catch you tomorrow. I think I have a game stream tomorrow. If not, it's probably because I'm out partying or something. I can't remember the last time I partied. That was funny. But thank you, Jack, for your $10, and also Edward. Oh, that was a different stream. Dynamic Kirby also during the podcast stream gave $1.99. Give a shout out to him again. All right, guys, later. Peace.